You might not agree with this, but I think it's time that the 5 stages of grief finally dies. You've heard of them: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. Sounds neat and simple, right? Except grief isn't neat, and it sure as heck isn't simple. You see, I don't think we navigate grief the same way we navigate school. We don't all start at the same place, graduate through the same stages to finally reach this place called acceptance. It just doesn't work that way. Because some days you can feel fine, and then the next day you're knocked to the floor. And sometimes we can feel all these things in one day. And what about feelings of fear or guilt or regret? I mean, these aren't even mentioned in the stages model. Some people never go through denial, and some never reach acceptance. And you know what? That's okay. And the truth is that the stages model was never even intended for people who are grieving. Elizabeth Kubler-Ross developed these in the late 60s for terminally ill cancer patients to process their own impending death, not for how we grieve the death of a loved one, but somewhere along the line, they became this prescription for people who are grieving. And the problem with that is people start thinking, why am I still angry? I should be at acceptance by now. Or I skipped a stage. Am I grieving wrong? Or it's been a year. Why don't I feel better? I mean, grief is unpredictable. Some days you feel numb. Some days you sob because you saw their favorite snack in the grocery store. Some days you feel okay, and then bam, you're drowning again. Instead of trying to confine grief to 5 stages, ask yourself, what do I need in this moment? How can I take care of myself today? How can I carry this loss in a way that allows me to keep living? Grief isn't something that we complete. It's something we carry. It's time to stop forcing the stages on grieving people. There are no stages, no timelines. This is a lifelong process. What do you think? Have you ever felt like you were grieving wrong? Let me know in the comments. Let's talk about it.